Hi guys! So today I'm going to talk about how to pick your courses at the University of Toronto. I'm going to make a coffee first and then I'm going to get right into it. I'm going into my third year at U of T. I'm doing a major in human biology and a double minor in immunology and art history. I know that course selection is starting. I got a few emails about it. Incoming first year U of T students might be a little bit confused on what to take, what resources to use, where to go, how to add them, and all of that. So that's what I'm gonna talk about today. Okay, so I'm in my room now and I have like a whole list of steps that you should take for course selection, because when I was in grade 12 and picking my courses for first year, I was so stressed out and confused and overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do and it was just a mess. Okay, that's why I'm making this video. Put any questions you have in the comments and I'll answer them as best as I can. I'm part of the Faculty of Arts and Science, so that's mainly what this video is about. I don't really know much about the Faculty of Engineering or like other faculties. So if you're part of the Faculty of Arts and Science, all the links that I'm going to be talking about are going to be linked below in the description and you can go and use those for your course selection. But I'm not really sure about other faculties. This is mostly for the arts and science. And also I'm a life science student, so that's mostly where my knowledge is coming from. Regardless, I'm going to be talking about course selection and really just the steps that you should be taking. So first and foremost, you need to make sure that you have an Acorn account. So your user ID and your password, and when you log in, all of your information is there. And on July 3rd, 2023, you will find your enrollment time and your enrollment date, and that is when you're going to be able to enroll in your courses. I just want to say that you should definitely look at your courses and what you want to take and add everything to your enrollment cart before that date, because you can't go on Acorn on that day. You can only go on once your enrollment time starts. So put everything in your cart beforehand, because the courses fill up really fast and you don't want to end up on the wait list. So do that before. Okay, so the sun is really annoying. So the first thing here that you want to do is, first of all, you need to figure out what courses you want to take. So there's two areas. There's your prerequisite and general first year courses that you have to take for your program, and then electives and breadth requirements. So your prerequisite courses and your like kind of, I guess, mandatory first year general courses, you're gonna find under the program that you probably want to declare in second year. So I'll link it in the description below. It's basically a program list for the Faculty of Arts and Science, and any program under that list, if you're part of the Faculty of Arts and Science, you can do. So like, for example, I'm life science student, but I'm doing a minor in art history. So you can really do any program under that list, but you need to make sure you have the prerequisites for that program. And you also need to see if it's open or limited and look at the prerequisites for that program that you need to take in first year, and those are the ones that you have to take in first year. So look at multiple programs, especially if they're limited, because you might not get into them for sure. I mean, you can always reapply second year, but definitely look at multiple courses. You can do either a specialist, a double major, or a major and two minors. So look at a lot of them, have backups, take a bunch of courses that you think you might be interested in, and put those mandatory first year courses that are kind of prerequisites for the program that you want to declare, put those in your enrollment cart, and those are what you should be building your schedule around. The second one is your electives and your breadth requirements. So your breadth requirements, I believe there are 5 groups. You should definitely get those done in first year, because once you start getting into upper year courses and you have more requirements, then you probably don't want to be doing those like easier elective courses that you could have done in first year. So definitely look at those. When you're picking your electives, I would pick them around the breadth requirements. You can go to the link that I put below. I'll put it in the description. And it's like a course search list, and there's like all the courses that are offered during the academic year. You can go and look at them. They're not only going to be electives, they're going to be like all the courses, so you can search them, you can filter them, just look at all of the courses and what electives that you think you might be interested in. And again, I would make those electives based on the breadth requirements, so that way you get them all done in your first year. So one of my tips that I say in a lot of my videos and in the comments of my other videos for the electives is that you should definitely be taking some first year foundation seminar courses because they're very small. They are kind of like a high school environment where they're like 20 to 30 people, and it's only, I think I took 3 in my first year and they were only 1 lecture a week. The assignments were minimal and the exams were not hard. One of mine didn't even have an exam. It was like an oral presentation thing. So definitely look at those. I'll link that in the description as well, the list of the first year foundation seminars, because you can only take them if you're a first year student, and they're also really good for completing your breath requirement. Now that you know what prerequisites you kind of need, you have an idea of a program that you might be interested in, you know the classes that you need to take in first year to either get in or enroll in that program, and you also have a list of possible elective courses that you want to take that include the breath requirements and maybe some first year seminar classes just to mix it up. So once you have this list of classes that you think you want to take or that you know that you have to take or want to take these classes, you can go to the Timetable Building link that I'm going to also put in the description, and you can go to that link and you type in the course and you add it to your plan. And once you've added all of those courses, you can press the timetable and you can see if any of your courses overlap. You can see what times are at, you can see the possible tutorial sections that you want, and it really just allows you to build your schedule and play around with different electives, different times, different tutorials or labs that you might have. So definitely go and look at that before you set in stone your electives, because you don't want one of your electives to overlap with one of the mandatory courses that you have to take, because then you might get waitlisted or it might not let you enroll. So just go under that for sure and make sure all of your classes align properly and that you don't have like 10 classes in one day. So one thing that I definitely also really want to say, that's with that timetable building and finding your courses, is that especially with electives and first year seminar courses, you need to have backup courses. So on that link, make multiple timetables. You might get waitlisted, you might not get that first tutorial time, you might get like an hour later or a few days later. So definitely have backup timetables. In my first year, when I was picking my courses, I made like 5 timetables and I didn't even get a variation of one of them. Like it was a mismatch of all of them. So definitely don't expect to get your first timetable that you make, because either the tutorial is not going to be available, the time of the class is going to be available, something's going to overlap, the lab is going to be a different day, your elective is going to fill up, you're going to end up on a wait list. So make multiple timetables and have backup courses, because you don't want to end up on a wait list for all of your courses. Okay, so we're getting towards the end now. You have all of your mandatory courses, your prerequisite, the program, first year courses that you want. You have multiple electives that you can choose from, a few seminar courses, and lots of backup timetables with lots and lots of different courses for you to choose from in case you don't get into them. So now you go down to Acorn, you type in all those course codes into your enrollment cart, and you add all of them into your enrollment cart like now. Just add them all in. Don't wait until the day before or the day of your enrollment time, because it's just gonna kind of be a mess, and Acorn gets slow the closer you get to enrollment time because more people are on it, and you can't get on Acorn on the day of your enrollment. So make sure all of your stuff is inside of your enrollment cart before your enrollment time, so that way on your enrollment day and at your enrollment time, all you have to do is log into Acorn, press enroll, hope you don't get on a wait list, hope you get into your classes, because that's annoying. I didn't get into my classes into first year and I was like, okay, I gotta take another class now. I mean, none of like the, general life sci courses like Chem 135, Chem 136, all that stuff, more like the electives and the first year courses, and like the first year elective courses. So I wouldn't stress about that. If you're like in a really big program like life sciences and you're stressing about getting into like a class with 1,500 people, don't stress, because they need to like include you because you're a life science student. But yeah, that's basically all I have. If you have any questions, definitely put them in the comments, and I would be happy to answer them, because I know that this time can be super stressful and confusing and overwhelming. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and also let me know any other videos that you want to see. I know some people are asking me about my volunteer positions and my research at Sick Kids, so maybe I'll make a video about that. Let me know if you want to see that, because I'm not going to just, make videos and nobody cares. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video.